afternoon or whatever time you're seeing this. I'm having watermelon. I think I did briefly speak about my not my obsession with food, but with eating the same thing all the time. So if you watched a couple of videos back and you notice I was eating watermelon, this is what we're doing now. But woke up, went to sleep with a bad headache, woke up with an even worse headache, and just tension, a lot of tension in my neck or in my shoulders, and then not having a full breakdown, but a little tiny one, because you kind of notice you're in the same cycle, and sometimes, not saying no matter what changes, it just kind of feels like it stays that way. So same thing we did with a challenge the other day. I challenged myself to make sure that I'm positive about during that day. That was like 2 days ago. Making sure that I'm positive, recognizing not the glitches within things, but sometimes things were put there to piss me off, or just my outlook or my perspective. And my perspective is like that because I'm tired, I'm annoyed, frustrated with people not understanding basic concepts of things. But regardless, I was positive that day, and I got some good news, or it was good news for me to be able to be transferred to another location, so that maybe things could be a little different. I don't know. Eating something a little different. Now the sad part is, this is the second to last day that I'll be at this store, or at this location, and all the staff, most of the staff will be there. Some have heard I'm leaving, some haven't, so I feel like that's going to be part of the topic for today. Some people, I cried. I thought it was yesterday. I was telling these two wonderful women that I work with that I will be moving stores, and that made me cry. Because I enjoyed working with them. I think for the most part I'd get frustrated with like management, even though I'm a part of management. But working with the people that I work with, the staff that I work with, amazing people. This thing says seedless, but this is not seedless. Anyways, wow, I like seedless. Excuse me, seeded watermelons. I was just surprised that maybe these seeds don't grow nothing, because they'd be fucking with shit. The whole point of this video is my challenge. I gotta get outside. I don't care what I have to do. I have to get outside, and I have to get outside often. I have to go do things outside of work, and I think that typically, what time is it? It's 12:16. I gotta be to work a little bit later. I'm gonna try to be on time because I want to shower and just have some heat on my shoulders. It was on this side. I be telling motherfuckers to drop their shoulders just because I gotta remind myself to fucking drop my shoulders. I'm walking around. I guess it's just comfortable there, or I'm not sure. Ooh. But yeah, I might have to change my work schedule to where I either have to work mornings or I have to work some form of afternoons. I am feeling kind of trapped. It's like this little hamster wheel thing going on where you can't even really save money. So I know what I have to do, and what I have to do is just authentically be myself so that finding out that I have a lot of planets or signs in the second house bums me out. If you're not familiar with that, you have houses, then you have the signs or the constellations, and then you have the certain houses that they're in. And I'm referring to birth charts, which I think I'll probably do a detailed video on that in the future. If anybody's wondering, I might do a detailed video on tarot, because that obviously makes me happy. It makes me smile. Shoot. And I'm still learning these things, but I think I could do a detailed video enough, especially when it comes to the minor arcana. The major arcana, I can still, anyways, getting off topic. The second house is ruled by Taurus, and that is a house of stability, a house of financial wealth or like gain, things that are here, the physical. It's a earthly, it's like, it reminds me of pentacles. It's like the wealth of this realm. Now, it's not measuring your success, meaning that if you have a whole bunch of money, you are mastering the second house. No, because your spirit or your soul doesn't necessarily care about that. But I have to respect this realm. And it's so funny because I didn't. The thing that I have had to do, especially, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is my Saturn. My Saturn is in Taurus. My Saturn, the motherfucking discipline planet, is in Taurus. What? I don't even remember what house that. I have a board up here for my natal chart, which I have to change because not all the houses are correct. The signs and everything are correct, but I just want to check what my Saturn is looking like in Taurus. I don't even, does it even matter if I know this, what house it's in? Because obviously, hold on, I got a little ways way back. I keep my birth charts in my little favorite section to read myself every once in a while. I also got to look at I have my family members' birth charts as well. I actually got to do my mom and my other sister's birth charts, but goodness gracious, I wanted to show you, but okay, I'm like, now I'm making a fool of myself. My Saturn, why can't I see? Because it's a lot going on. Okay, my Saturn is in the third house. The third house is ruled by Gemini, and you can think of the third house about like thinking, communication. So that's not, but nonetheless, the Saturn is in Taurus. So if I tried to escape the second house, I couldn't. And it would be so, I was just thinking in my head, like, if my Saturn was in anything else, I would have been okay. But it wasn't. I'm going to be okay regardless. But if my Saturn was in anything else, would have been top flight. Sorry, it's a lot more seeds than I realized. It really is. Alright. I gotta get ready for work. And I'll probably be talking to y'all a little later. Hopefully I'm putting these out how I feel them, because just because I'm making it on this day, I still gotta edit it and put it out, you know. I want to make more music too. I ain't made music in I don't know how long. It was just like, do you want to not have a job, be broke, get to do what you want to do, but not everything because you don't have the funds to even travel? Or do you want to kind of like work for the rest of your life? Having little small moments where you can give yourself a little, but for the most part, your soul belongs to me. That might be the devil speaking. Whew. Man. Well, I'm going to go do what I did yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. Did you know? Now, I didn't dig too much deep into it. I did just watch a video, so. But she was saying that in some African cultures, a lady was saying that in some African cultures, time, when it comes down, I feel like I talked about this in another video. I guess it's because it's tripped me up. Time, in some cultures, there is no future. Time is a measurement of experiences that have already been experienced. So things that are in the past would be considered time. How am I spending my time? How have I spent my time? I talk about spirituality every once in a while. That's something I'm passionate about. I don't even draw anymore. I haven't made music in a long ass time. How am I spending my time? I'm sitting in here, and maybe I should have got up earlier. You know what? I'm not gonna be too hard on myself today because I got up in the pursuit to work out, and I got a fucking tension headache. And I don't know what it is about headaches. Headaches debilitate me. Like, it just, especially a tension headache or a motherfucker behind the eye. Now, I used to have horrible headaches, but I really don't anymore. This one was really based off of just tightness. I had this massage pad here that was kind of working. Actually, I think it worked so well it put me to sleep for a second. I was in so much, so I do feel better. And then I had these vegetables on my damn neck because I was hurting. But I am fine now. It's still there, but it's something that I feel like I can, because a second ago I was like, how the fuck am I going to go to work? I'm hurting. But I think that ibuprofen is trying to knock it out. I did have to take ibuprofen. I've been wanting not to take things. I know that I should just have had a tablespoon of cayenne. I think I might still do that. Might put it in something, because but already now, I'm at this point, I'm just 323. That's my birthday. And also, not even ironically, but that was my area code too. My birthday is March 23rd, and my area code was 323. So, I don't know. And sometimes when I'm supposed to, I started seeing that number. I went my entire life without, well, I guess even without noticing it. I knew that it was my birthday, but now I see it in unconventional places. I don't live where my area code was. So in unconventional places, I see 323. Anyways, I could go on and on about that number, but there was some form of initiation for things. Anyway, sometimes I feel like I'm not living in my purpose, whatever that is. So I might ask my guides some questions. Sometimes I be not wanting to ask the cards. They are right. My guides be right. They be showing me all the damn time. But sometimes I be wanting that element of mystery, like to find out for myself, which, I mean, some people might think that that's dumb, but sometimes I'm a curious cat sometimes. So I like to figure it out for myself. Or I'm a problem solver. But I think I will just ask. I'm going to ask them where I am currently and, what I'm supposed to be doing, where they want me to be. So, not where they want me to be, but what what will help me to align with the higher version of myself. That's what I will ask. And hopefully they're specific. They be specific enough, but sometimes I be needing them, and they do it in subtle ways. I just be needing them to say this sentence. Like, let me know in specific words. You know, I feel like it be beating around the bush when it concerns me, but when it concerns others, it seems very specific. So maybe I just gotta step outside of reading it as though it's for me and reading it as though it was for someone else. Because for me, when I do the cards for someone else, when they ask a question, it seems clear as fuck. So maybe it's just my close proximity to myself. Anyways, I just said I would stop procrastinating and get my ass in the shower so I can get to this hamster wheel of a place. Thank you for watching. Alright, we're ready and everything that we always fucking wear. We're gonna listen to some. Last night I was singing. I always be singing Panic at the Disco in random spurts, but yesterday I just started listening to it full out, so I think that's what we might be listening to today. I don't know yet. We'll see how we feel. Yeah, damn, I got just a wave of sleepy. Sorry, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I just got a wave of sleepy over me. Damn. All right, we're headed out. All right, I'm gonna go to work. All right, I do have to go into work. I'm procrastinating. All right now, everybody. All right, everybody take care now. Everybody be all right now. All right. Can you even see the sun in the sky? I shot a damn watermelon seed on my skin. Does he even know how tiny he is? They don't even know. We're having watermelon for lunch. I would have to say that this counts for the challenge. Just to get outside. Is it hot? Yeah. But it feels so good. How do I make myself not shiny? I guess I can't. That's fine. But yeah, we're outside right now. We're in the dock area. I don't have a stand, so we're not doing that. But I'm sitting here talking with what's some, I don't know what type of species. Does it matter? Do y'all have names? Do y'all want to be named? Do y'all want to be called something? I don't know their names, but we're talking. You guys look really good today. Very green. And then those little, I don't know if they're like goji berries. I'm not sure if you can even eat those. Those are probably not goji berries, but probably not edible, but there's some down there. But look how big they are, like how vast. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see that thing up there in that tree. Anyways, you guys, it's a hawk. So today was a pretty decent day. I don't know if y'all can hear me because my damn sister yelling and screaming. But today was a decent day. I had to tell some of my coworkers that I was working with that I'm not gonna be working with them. And the other day I cried with some of them. Today, no tears, and I'm so glad because I just did not feel like crying. It was more like good luck, and I fucking love that. And everybody kept saying like, okay, you might be back, because they see that a lot of people be switching around often and you can go back to the same location you was at. So it's not a goodbye type shit. And then I'll be there next week to do things over there because I got to. What else? My arm's getting tired holding this little camera. Y'all might have to see this lower angle of me. What was I getting ready to say? Finna get in the shower. You already know what it is. We're finna have another chicken wrap. I have more than enough ingredients to keep going for a while. I'll just let you know that. I wouldn't be weird about it, but next time you see me, I might be a chicken wrap. I don't know. Anyways, we're finna get in the shower, and I might show you guys my wrap. But I'll probably just tell you goodnight or something like that. Nothing forceful. Y'all can see the top of my bed, but my bed is so flat. it's the simple. I barely have a comforter, but I'm so comfortable in it. I don't know if I could swim, and I would get a puffier comforter because this one is kind of flat. I got it from Amazon. It didn't quite look like that, but that's okay. That's okay. We've had it for a while, and I really fuck with the color. I really like this color. I had the same... Alright, I'm gonna get out of here in a second. Don't rush me. I had the same comforter color not too long ago. It wasn't the same color, but it was the same shade, if that makes sense. It was orange, but it was like a rust orange. And I saw the same type of shit, and I got the same thing, but in a different color, if that makes sense. I don't know. Same type of shade, type of value there. I don't know. Berry is giving, I don't know. It's rust orange, and that's not really sage. Sage is a little bit lighter than that. I don't know what this is. It's not forest green. It is the greens of rust orange. You can now find that color at Home Depot. Tell them I sent you. Alright, we're going to get in the shower. Obviously, we've gardened it a little bit, and that's okay too. Okay, shower so I can make me a wrap. Don't distract me, okay? All right. I did not, in fact, show you a wrap. I didn't show you anything. I took my ass to sleep right after I made it, after I ate it, and now it's the following day. This is my last day at this location. I'm so tired. I'm like so tired. My sister's in my ear. I am so tired. I don't know why I went to sleep like normal. My body just feels tired. I feel tired. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, my sister's in my ear talking right now. Alright, I have nothing more to say. Hopefully energy will pick up later, but I don't even want to drive right now. Hey, we are in the office right now. Can I switch on something? Fuck it, I'm gonna hold y'all because this message is gonna be short. I'm fighting back. I'm gonna fight back, okay? I'm not just gonna be pissy and be upset or tired. It's just my body. I'm exhibiting a motherfucker that's tired. I'm 26, you know. Anyways, I'm so tired of the. If you look at the older generation, look at the older generation's body. When they be, and I know I feel like I'm coming out of nowhere with this, but work with me. They'll say like, "Oh, you motherfuckers are lazy." All these extra, their bodies is bent out of shape. The motherfuckers got. I'm not gonna get into it. Just look at an older person's body. It don't be looking like they take care of themselves because they're constantly working. Anyways, I don't need nobody to validate the fact that I don't want to work a 9 to 5. This is what normal is to motherfuckers, and I don't want to be normal. I do not want to fucking be normal. If this is what normality looks like, I want to be weird as fuck. I want to be out of the fucking box, my nigga. I can't do this shit forever. Anyways, I want to fight back. Right now I have two options. I can either work on some music right now while I'm on my lunch, because you gotta multitask on your lunch if you want to get out of here, apparently. Or I can read this book, which is I Don't Believe in Astrology by Deborah Silverman. And I think that I'm going to read the book, get some pages in, because this is a really good book and I definitely want to finish it. I've had it for a little bit. Where am I at? I haven't even gotten to the signs as far as like, I think that I'm gonna read all the way till I get to part 2. Hold on, I want to show y'all what part 2 look like. I'm not gonna be able to see what y'all see, but this is part 2. Part 2 is gonna be talking about the specific signs in their entirety, so the psychology of each sign pretty much. So I'm getting ready to finish part 1 of the book. I hope y'all can see. Where am I at right now? I finished all the houses. Damn, where am I at? No. So, I'm right here. Alright, so yeah. I'm getting ready to go ahead and finish that on my lunch break. I gotta fight back. And right now, I don't know. My fighting back has been minimal in the sense of like, I'm tired, I'm doing this. I gotta work on self-care. I gotta make sure that I'm continuously pushing myself or encouraging myself to keep going. And I feel it in my fucking bones. I'm exhausted. And when I talk to people about it, everybody's going through the same thing, so can't nobody empathize, which I get it. It's work. But 40 hours a week? We'll do part-time. And pay bills how? Full-time barely pay bills. Anyways. It's not like I'm trying to create a revolt or nothing. I gotta read this book. I have to eat this food so that I can help out where I can here, because this is a place that is supposed to be relaxing and not doing the fucking most. But it's not that. And I'm not sure if it's this location, but I will know Monday. The store that I left before, chill as fuck. So hopefully the next store is the same way, because this one is the energy of the people I know. So I gotta get to a better place. Alright, I got 19 minutes to eat and read and relax. So let me see if I can multitask.